man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man. We back. Goodfella Sports TV. And before we start the video, this got nothing to do with the video, but I don't think it's video worthy. Triple G will be coming back versus Canelo November 20th. I believe that is a Friday. They was scared to go up against Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. So big drama show. Big drama show. Big drama show, who's an all-time great. Big drama show, the white Mike Tyson. Big drama show, the greatest middleweight of all time, the white Mike. Big drama show. Scared to go up against some welterweight. So the zone, they want him to go against Earl and Danny Garcia. So obviously that is moving to Arlington, Texas at Jerry World. So, it is what it is. But let's get to the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Canelo has refiled. He has refiled his got some technical difficulties going over here. He has refiled his lawsuit against his own and Golden Boy, and also he has counter offer the $20 million per fight offer the zone gave him. The $20 million per fight deal the zone gave him was also he got back end money for, depending on how many subscribers he bought to the platform. So I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what his counter was. Was it 25? Was it 30? But we'll see. No deal is imminent. I guess the zone hasn't made a decision whether they're going to go on or not. But from what I understand, his lawsuit against the zone is very, very weak and more than likely will get thrown out. So, I mean, that is what it is. I heard that it ain't really a deep or strong lawsuit at all. So, I mean, who knows what's going to happen. Let's see if the zone fold. I mean, even if Canelo do take a year off and fight him in court for 2 years, will the zone survive in court? Will the zone survive, while they in court? Nobody cares about Triple G versus Matter. Ryan and Luke is supposed to go down November 14th, but there's no date or no announcement. I guess they're trying to find a venue where they can have fans in the stands, like I talked about earlier. I heard from a source that, that Devin Haney and Gamboa is going to have fans in Hollywood, Florida at the Hard Rock Cafe Casino Hotel. So, in Hollywood, Florida to be exact. So, I mean, we'll see, but at the same time, who cares? At the end of the day, the fight everybody wants to see Canelo fight is Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade. All that other shit, nobody care about Callum Smith. Nobody care about Billy Joe Saunders. Nobody care about he go up to light heavyweight and cherry pick some title. Nobody cares about a trilogy with Triple G. Y'all could even get a trilogy with Triple G done. So, it is what it is. Depending on what Canelo counter offer was. I can't remember, but I did hear exactly what he wanted. Before he countered, I think he was willing to take a pay cut to $25 million. Don't quote me on that, but I mean, we'll see what happens with that deal. I don't think nobody losing sleep. He one of the biggest, frauds in boxing. People in the comment section saying, well, you said nobody cares about Canelo, and why are you making the video? I said casuals don't care about Canelo. That's what we talking about. Obviously, hardcore fans, they care about Canelo to a certain extent, but you already know how it is. Ain't nobody scared of them Mexican keyboard warriors at all. That's just how I'm rocking. I don't care. I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't scared to slander Canelo. I ain't scared to tell the truth about Chavez and his loss being expunged off his resume. I don't care about none of that. Y'all don't spook me. Y'all be killing me. A lot of these dudes scared to tell the truth about Canelo because of the trolls in the comment section. Shit. All publicity is good publicity. You feel me? Usually. There's always exceptions to the rules, but it don't really bother me none, bro. Y'all just get the block. Y'all get the stiff arm. What do you say? Hit the highest and don't know, But, like I said before, who cares? Because he can't beat nobody fair and square. He need the judges. He need computer all. He need the needle up his ass. He need Oscar to buy the commission. He can't beat nobody straight up. And if he go into your Mexican all-time greatest and you say he the greatest Mexican fighter, well, last time I checked, I don't remember another all-time great who lost every round to an old man like Floyd Mayweather, but it's a great segue into Floyd Mayweather. I'm trying to take my damn socks off. My feet need to breathe. But, yeah, Floyd want to be woke. I wasn't going to talk about this. Me and Lion Killer, check out the channel Lion Killer Podcast, him and Nate. I wasn't even going to talk about woke Floyd at all. But he's sitting here, He on Club Shay Shay. That's the other brother I don't have no respect for. When he threw Kaepernick under the bus, I lost respect for him. But you know, I know Breonna Taylor. I know her. Her father. He's in prison. She's from Grand Rapids. Okay, she's from Grand Rapids, and you know what they need to start doing. Okay, Leonard. What they need to start doing is they need to start giving them life with no parole or the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I look around and I see the NBA players and the football players, they kneeling. We need to stop kneeling. We need action. Kneeling is nobody trying to hear all that shit. You know, like Lion Killer told me on the phone yesterday. All these guys, when guys like Floyd who co-signed Donald Sterling, who give me a minute. He wanna walk around and be bad and don't want to sit on Miles' bed. Sit down. You know, he want to be woke. And what he told me yesterday, he said when guys like him who has a history, when they up with money, defending Donald Sterling and defending Donald Trump and all the raccoon, all lives matter stuff, say when they start to sympathize with the black community like Floyd is, that mean he going broke. I'm telling you, we all know Floyd money looking funny. You know what Rick Ross say? He said you looking funny in the light. I can't remember the exact word. I think it was on Mafia movie. But Floyd looking funny. Anytime you got a dude that was wealthy, now he got to keep coming back and fighting these trick shows over in Japan, talking about fighting Conor McGregor, talk about fighting, you know, Khabib and fighting them the same day and all this other stuff, man. He's a, you know, he just, you know, we all know ain't nobody coming back. Ain't nobody dude that grossed $1 billion who got money keep coming back and fighting. I don't give a fuck how much you love the game. You know what I'm saying? Floyd should be able to enjoy his money. But you know what? That's what happens when you got a hot overhead. You got this house in California, this house in Las Vegas, this house in Miami with all these cars. Like, nigga, you don't need all that, dude. You only can drive one car at a time. You know what I'm saying? You trying to keep up the money mantra. Hey, look here. Ice Cube and DJ Quick and Dr. Dre couldn't keep up a gangster persona. Even some of the most gangsters people got to become father if they stick around long enough. They got to become father figures. They got to become family men. It's okay, Floyd, for you to become a family man. Your daughter got pregnant by a dude who got like 7 kids by several different baby mamas. Like, you should be giving your kid your attention. You know what I'm saying? You in the gym, you know, trying to follow behind Tank. You need to be at home following up with your youngest girl that says she needs some attention and she's suffering since her mama been gone. You know, but he don't know how to be no father. That ain't no just, that's not a, how can I say, that's nothing you born with. That's not nature. Natural. Some things is nature where you know, you can be a parent and just snap like that. But Floyd need to worry about his kids. You worried about these boxers and that bullshit. Tank a grown man. Tank should be able to make weight and fight on his own. You need to be worried about your daughter. You need to be worried about your family. But you know what? You gotta box. You gotta train. Cause your money ain't right. Ain't nobody gonna keep fighting if they money right. This ain't like playing basketball or for the love of the game. Nah. Taking punches to the head ain't cool. Who want to be taking punches at 43 years old? Why Pacquiao fighting? Because he got to fight. He got to get the bag. He ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Bernard might have been the only one that just wanted to fight and test his limitations. Because he frugal. And that's how you got to be. How you think Jeff Bezos got $100 billion or whatever it is? He frugal. He ain't just going around throwing money. Floyd trying to keep up a facade like it should have been done. Ain't nobody knock you if you ain't Playboy Money Mayweather. What you keeping 12 girls around? All that is a potential case for them to hurt you. You know, he want to be woke and try to kick knowledge. No, you and Kanye West can go ride in the same pine box. Y'all can ride in the same casket. That's just what it boiled down to. Y'all can burn together. Nobody trying to hear you kick knowledge, nigga. After you defended Donald Sterling, defended Donald Trump, said all that. I'm like, no, don't come back and sympathize with us now. Whatever reason it is, because Brianna from Grand Rapids or whatever said, nobody trying to hear that from him no more. Still keep being the same egotistical, selfish motherfucker. You want to show me you different, bro? Be a father to your kids. Be there for your kids. Be there for your daughter. Go get your daughter from that ignorant nigga NBA YoungBoy and make her get an abortion. And teach her what it is to be a woman. Ain't anybody trying to hear all this other stuff. Be a aging multi-millionaire. You don't need all them cars for what?
What you need all them cars for? You ain't young no more. Jewelry, what you need it for? All them women, all that security it don't hide nothing to me. To motherfuckers who grown and who don't really look at all that money and jewelry and get impressed. When you get to that point, you looking at him as a goofball. And that's what he is. He's a goofball. He's still a grown man who can't read. A grown man who don't got his priorities in order. A grown man who's still showing off like he's 17, 18 years old. Real grown men don't respect him. Him or Kanye. I mean, you go put that red hat on and tap dance too. Because ain't no coming back. And he talking about, well, I'll definitely do a rematch with Conor McGregor. Like, we know you would. I ain't buying it. I ain't bought it the first time. You was a clown. You was a clown. It ain't going to change me. It ain't going to change the way I look at you. You a clown. Ain't nothing cool about what you do, bro. But he talking, definitely rematch Conor McGregor. Then Manny Pacquiao comes out today. Switch lanes. He comes out today and says that he didn't sign a deal with Conor McGregor's management company. So what they did was illegal, saying that Pacquiao signed a deal with them months ago. So he said he never signed a deal. He said the only way him and McGregor going to fight is if he able to co-promote the event. So, like I said before, that fight wasn't going to happen unless Floyd let it happen. Floyd want to fight Conor McGregor next. Floyd want to fight Khabib next. That's what he want to do. Instead of sitting in boxing and did what Bernard did, Bernard tested his limitations. Even though Bernard, he lost to Pascal once, he lost to Joe Smith. It don't make me look at Bernard no different. Now you can make the case about Roy Jones with Roy Jones, messing up. But I'm not like one of those people who wasn't watching boxing when Roy Jones was dominating. I'm not gonna look at what Roy, did, after the Tarver, when he got knocked out by Tarver and Post. That don't change nothing in my opinion. I remember Roy at his peak was to me was the greatest boxer that I ever laid eyes on at the time. Roy was dominating. Antoine Eccles was on. He said he ain't had no chin and this, that, and the third. He was a good fighter for not to have no chin. The only guy I seen in his prime come close to beating him was Montel Griffin out of Chicago. That's the only guy I've seen that come close to him that beat him. And then Roy was about to turn it on, and then he did the thing he did. But, it is what it is, boy. But, Pacquiao saying that he never had that contract. So, really, he could sue Conor McGregor management company for saying so. Or maybe, even people at PBC, they didn't know what he was doing. So is it Mikey and then could it be Earl Spence? Could it be Mikey and then could it still be Conor McGregor? Is Conor McGregor management company going to let him co-promote the event? So we'll see. I mean, I don't care what he do at all. He fight Mikey and Conor McGregor. I just ask you if you're going to come off that belt so Crawford and Spence or Thurman or one of them guys can be great. That's all we asking. But at the same time, man, will McGregor and Manny and Mayweather chase them on your own time. Like Floyd is. Floyd chased him on his own time. Floyd didn't hold no world title or nothing. Manny Pacquiao, you want to fight him? Drop the belt. Why you got the belt for? You don't need no more title defenses. You done had every belt imaginable you want. Drop the belt and let these young motherfuckers get the thumping. Let them get the thumping, man. Let them do their thing. But all these dudes want to chase MMA and UFC fighters, and like I said, to me, give a young dude an opportunity. Even though Keith Thurman had to look bad, Manny gave him an opportunity. Why Floyd can't do that? Floyd think because he got he the best man. Real boxing aficionados know Floyd ain't even top 25. How many fighters I can name that'll whoop Floyd ass? If you want to talk about weight class or regardless of weight class, he not beating Sugar Ray Leonard. He not beating Tommy Hearns. You know what I'm saying? We not even sure if he could have beat prime Manny Pacquiao. I felt that he could, but it's not a for sure thing. Real talk. And you talking about the fighters that gave him issues, the guys that could smother like Corrales and like Madonna. You talking about Chavez, Duran. Talking about a lot of fighters, man. You talking about how would he beat Marvin Hagler? You wouldn't beat Marvin Hagler, fool. Marvin Hagler been to send your ass UPS back to Grand Rapids, dude. You couldn't fuck with him. Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Carmen Brasilio. Man, all them dudes would give you problems. Salvador Sanchez, Aaron Pryor would have gave you that work. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't shit great, nigga. Like, you was great for your time in a watered down era. But when you was Money Mayweather, you ain't do nothing that surprised me. I could keep naming fighters that'll fuck you up. You barely beat old ass Oscar De La Hoya. Imagine Oscar in his prime. Come on. I don't look at Floyd and Manny Pacquiao great, man. When you understand the history of boxing, they not great. You know, but it is what it is. Y'all can have your opinion. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel. Cash App is CJ Good 313 on Cash App. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Check out boxing news and boxing room playlist. More videos like this. Let me know what you guys think with Manny Pacquiao saying he didn't sign with McGregor Management Company. He can sue them for false information if he really didn't sign with them. Also, think about Woke Floyd. I don't think nothing about him. You know, these raccoons are always trying to cross the gun line and come back. No, once you gone, you gone. Ain't nothing that him and Kanye can do. You know, for me to think of them different. You know, but it's just my opinion on it. But hey, appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you think about Canelo as well. One time for the one time we gone.